Hello everyone, how are you all? So I, Tausif Ssc welcome you all on this wonderful platform which is Exampur, actually English Medium Prefer Exampur. This particular channel has been devoted to the students who have been preparing for any government exam in English medium. So I have already been taking classes in other Exampur channels for SSC, but many of my students have been requesting me for a long time that I should start teaching in English so that the students who are from English medium or who are from the southern states of the country and from the northeastern states of the country, they have been requesting me for a very long time that I should start teaching in English. So this particular channel will be helpful for all those who have been preparing for any government exam and looking forward to English classes like classes in English medium. So today in this class I am going to tell what should be your strategy to prepare English grammar for SSC. Look, when we talk about SSC exams, whether it is CGL or CHSL or MTS, CPO or Steno. Okay, so here we are talking about every exam conducted by SSC, whether it is CGL or CHSL or MTS or CPO or Steno, any exam. So just a minute, huh? Okay, so here we are talking about what should be the strategy if we talk about subjects. So we have four major subjects: maths, English, reasoning and GS. So these are the four major subjects that we have to prepare for any SSC exam. We have to prepare maths, English, reasoning and GS. So concerned faculty would have taken the sessions how to prepare for maths, how to prepare reasoning, how to prepare English. I, Tausif Ahmed, will advise you, will suggest you the way to prepare English language, because I am the faculty of English language, so I'll be talking about just English. I won't talk about maths, reasoning or GS. I'll be talking about only English. Okay, so as far as English is concerned, English grammar is concerned, see, since this is the channel for English medium students, and when it comes to English grammar, it is very usual that a student who are from English medium think that I can speak English, I can communicate English, so English won't be a problem for me. See, communication and academic grammar, these are two different things. If you are very good at speaking English, if you can communicate very well in English, it doesn't mean that you are good at English grammar also, because English grammar is something different. When we speak, we never think of grammar or grammatical errors, do we? Whenever we speak English, we never think about grammatical errors. We never think about the proper structure of sentence. We never think about where to place, where not to place any word. So while speaking English, we never think of grammatical errors. But while solving a paper in SSC, we have to keep in mind that even a smallest thing can, take away your 1 mark. So English grammar is something different and communication in English is something different. So here I'll tell you how to prepare English grammar for competitive exams. So English can be divided into two parts. One is grammar and second is comprehension. Okay, in the simplest word, if I explain, grammar means rules and comprehension means meaning. So there are two types of questions asked in various examination, whether it is SSC or banking or any other exam. Two types of questions are asked. One related to grammar, related to rules, and second type of questions are from comprehension, which is meaning. Okay, so in grammar part, you have to prepare errors, you have to prepare sentence improvement, and voice, active voice and passive voice, and narration, and fill blanks. So these are the things that you have to prepare under the grammar portion. And as far as comprehension part is concerned, we have questions like para jumbles, sentence jumbles, close test, and RC, reading comprehension. Okay, so there are two parts in English grammar. First is grammar, that is particularly rules, and second one is comprehension, which is meaning. So we have to study both the aspects in English language, the grammar part and the comprehension part. If we talk about English medium students, they are often good at this part, comprehension. I have taught several English medium classes. So when I teach English medium classes, they are very good at comprehension. They are very comfortable at understanding meaning of a paragraph, of a sentence. But when it comes to the structure, when it comes to grammatical accuracy, there is something lacking there. So more focus our English medium student has to pay is the grammar part. Okay, so what is there in grammar? In grammar, you will have to study all parts of speech in detail. Okay, the parts of speech means nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, prepositions, conjunctions. One more is there interjection, but it is not important, so I'm not writing it. Okay, so noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, and conjunction. Besides parts of speech, we'll study about tenses. This is also a very important part. And besides tense, we have narration, that is a direct or indirect speech, and voice. So these are some chapters that we have to study in grammar section: nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjective, preposition, conjunction, tenses, narration, and voice. And some subtopics are also there, like question tags. So these are the chapters that we have to study under English grammar section. Okay, so all these things consist of several rules that we need to keep in mind while solving a question, because major portion of spotting errors, fill in the blanks, and narration, voice comes from these particular chapters. Okay, and besides grammar and comprehension, we have vocabulary section also. So in vocabulary, we have to memorize. Here I won't say study, because when it comes to vocabulary, the only thing works is to memorize them. Okay, grammar you have to study, you have to comprehend. When comprehension comes, you have to study it. But when it comes to vocabulary, the only thing that works is memorizing them. Okay, so you have to memorize as many as you can. So in vocabulary, we have to memorize one word substitutions, idioms, most importantly phrasal verbs, and synonyms, antonyms, and spelling errors. Spelling errors. Okay, so these are something that you will have to memorize if you want to perform well in your examination. Okay. Grammar part is going to create for me all the time. I didn't get you, Suryavanshi. What you want to say? Grammar part is going to create for me all the time. See, this is the problem. The sentence you have written, grammar part is going to create for me all the time. This makes no sense. Okay, so English grammar is going to be very interesting for you guys, because when it comes to English, we never pay attention towards grammar. So grammar portion is definitely going to be very interesting, and we will study it in a sequence, like from the very first chapter. We'll start with verb. Normally teachers start with noun, but I won't start with noun. I will start with verb, because it is the very beginning part of English language. Because whenever you construct a sentence, you need to have proper verbs. Without verb, you cannot create any sentence. You cannot construct any structure. So verb is the most important part, and we'll start our English grammar part with verb. One more thing. Tomorrow I'll have 2 sessions of English grammar. One in the morning 10, and one in the evening from 4 p.m. So at 10 a.m. we are going to have a session for tier 2 examination, where I'll be telling you how to solve different types of question, and we will be practicing lots of questions from errors, from fill in the blank, from synonyms, antonyms. So like from every part of the question paper, we'll be solving them and we'll be practicing them. If you have any problem regarding anything, you can ask me. Go to the comment section and ask your doubt. I'll try to help you guys. Okay, so English is not going to be a very major problem for you. It's very easy. You just need to concentrate on a few things, and it is very easy. So whenever you feel problem, just go there and comment. Nafisa Islam, good evening. Pallab Mandal. Pallab, you have been attending my class in Hindi medium also, right? Okay, so if you have any doubt, ask me. I'll be trying to help you. Low voice. Haji. So if you have any problem, you can ask me anytime, or you can go to comment section and ask your doubt there. Okay, so 2 announcements for you. Tomorrow, that is 17th, I guess, 17th July, we have a session at 10 a.m. for tier 2. Basically, this is a practice session. Okay, this is going to be a practice session where we'll practice as many as questions we can, and at 4 p.m. we have a session for tier 1 and tier 2 as well, and this session is for participles. Participle is a very important thing and very confusing part in grammar, and there are several questions that have been asked from this particular topic. So we'll be studying participle tomorrow at 4 p.m. and I promise you that after attending this class, you won't have any problem in this particular chapter. Okay, so okay, sir, can I skip grammar rules if I am an avid reader of novel? Please elaborate. Very good question. See, as far as your examination is concerned, as far as SSC or banking or any competitive exam is concerned, where grammar has been asked, you cannot skip grammar rules. Okay, as I told you earlier, that language has 2 different aspects. Always remember, any language, I'm not talking about English only, any language has two aspects. And what are those aspects? One is language of communication. Language of communication. And second is language of academic usage. Okay, language of academic usage. And with language of communication, you can add one more thing, language of literature. Language of literature. So language of communication, language of literature, and language of academic usage, all these are very different things. Okay, if you are very good at reading novels, if you are very good at communicating English, if you have studied English literature in detail, it doesn't mean that you are good at academic usage also. Because in academic usage, we have to follow strict grammatical rules. You cannot skip it. Okay, we can never skip it. Let me give you a very good example. I had watched a movie in which there was a dialogue. I'll rearrange your face. This was a dialogue in a Hollywood movie. I will rearrange your face. Okay, this was a very famous dialogue, but this has no meaning in English grammar, because in English grammar we have to see the literal meaning of a sentence, and this has no literal meaning. Okay, so language of dialogues, language of movies, language of literature, language of communication is entirely different from language of academic usage. So as far as your examination is concerned, you have to focus on academic language. Okay, right? Any other thing you want to ask me? Anything else that you want to ask? Break the face. Yeah. So, okay, 6 students are watching me right now. Tell me one thing. How many of you want that I should not speak even a single word in Hindi here? How many of you want me to speak just English in this class, and you do not want to hear a single word of English? Hanji. Hello Naveen, how are you? See, I am a teacher who can teach you even in Urdu, in English, in Hindi, or sometimes Sanskrit also. I can teach you English using any of your local language. Okay, because I am a communicologist. I have studied communication, and I have command over Hindi language, Hindi grammar, English language, Urdu language, and I am jack of almost all languages. Not master of all languages, but I am jack of almost all languages. Okay, so those who want to prepare English grammar in English medium, everyone is welcome here, and from tomorrow onwards we will be starting. Okay, so I have told you the schedule. Acha, one more thing. In the morning session, Pallab Mondal, I have taught a lot of Bengali students, and way back in 2007 to 10, I had taught some Bengali students, and I had learned some Bengali language, but I am not very good in Bengali. We listen English whole day. Sir, आप हिंदी लैंग्वेज में भी प्रेफर कर सकते हैं if you want. नहीं, it is not about my preference, it is about your preference. Okay, it is about your preference. I am comfortable with English, with Hindi, or with Urdu, or with Sanskrit. Sir, please maintain consistency. What type of consistency you are talking about? Huh? What type of consistency? What do you mean by consistency? Definitely, Nafisa. This both the sessions will be helpful for CGL and CHSL both. Okay. This morning session, whether it is morning session or evening session, both the sessions are equally helpful for CGL and CHSL. So if you are preparing for CHSL, both the sessions are going to help you. Okay. Any other question, or should I wind up this session? Sir, we listen Hindi all the day. There should have at least 1 hour where we can enjoy English. Definitely you are going to enjoy English, Abhay. Any other question you want to ask, or should I wind up this session and we'll be starting tomorrow morning? Should I wind up? Any other question you want to ask? So note down this schedule and fix a reminder there. At 10 a.m. we are going to have a session for tier 2, and at 4 p.m. we are going to study participles, and this session is very important for you. Okay, 4 p.m. session is very important for you. No, Suryavanshi, I cannot talk about literature here. Literature is something different. Okay, literature is vast. I cannot talk about literature here. Okay, in this class I'll only talk about English grammar, hardcore English grammar, nothing else. Naveen Kumar, this is not the schedule for daily classes. This is just for tomorrow, and very soon, within 2 or 3 days, we'll be fixing the schedule and let you know. Okay, this is not fixed. This is only for tomorrow. Okay, and I'll try to wind up this topic in tomorrow's class. Okay, and as soon as we fix the schedule, we'll let you know. Right? Okay, so thank you very much. Remember and note down the schedule for tomorrow's class, and I'll be meeting you at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow. Hope you will have faith in me, and this is very necessary. If you are studying, that you should have faith in your teacher, right? If you do not have faith in your teacher, you won't be able to learn things. Okay, so have faith in me. I'll try my level best. I do not claim to be a very big teacher, but I'll try my level best to help you out. Okay, so see you tomorrow at 10. Have a nice day.